everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Avatar, Master of Elements. Last time, we continued working on this place, our firebending dojo. Well, technically we started with a very unfortunately timed blood moon that I was not prepared for, that ended up with some creeper holes. But, yeah, that's not the main thing that happened. We continued working on this place, and we, figured out how we're doing the roofs. I can, very quickly just, pop outside. Hopefully. Although, I did work on it more between episodes, so getting outside is a little bit more difficult. But, we figured out how we're doing these side roofs here, and we put these in after, some final finishing things up. The shapes on these still look rather weird, but I still do like them. Also, I think the, bright red is really growing on me. I think I want to do some more with it, makes a red streak rather than just these red pocks. Red mark spots. Ugh. But, yeah. And, between episodes, ow. Basically, I put up this entire layer in the middle section up by one, and I started putting in the roofs. But as you can see, we're not done. Yeah, I had six or wait, no, that's undercutting. I think I had 8 stacks of clay that I gathered at the end of last time. I turned all of it into roofs. I have exactly 1 roofing piece left in 7 pieces of clay. And, yeah, we're still missing quite a bit. So, today, there is another solution. As you can see, I got this part mostly set up, but I didn't even have enough for the flat piece I needed. But today, we have other solutions in order to make clay. Clay has a different recipe. You can make it in an alchemy table from Bloodcraft. Does it have to be the master level? I think that's the highest. It can be I think the magician is the basic one, or tier 3. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing blood alchemy in hopes of making clay. I don't think roofing companies really go into dark arts such as bloodcraft in order to make roofs. I don't think that's a normal roofing thing. But hey, this is our Minecraft world and weird things happen. Also, between episodes, I did a little bit of organization in the scroll chest, not this one. This one took the brunt of the hits whenever I organized the top one. But, this is all of our scrolls, minus the firebending ones, which are still overflowing. So, yeah, we have a lot of waterbending scrolls now. Every 2 squids will give you, 2 scrolls. I killed 3 squids and got 3 scrolls in the last video. So it's almost every time. It's actually more rare to not get a scroll. So, yeah, waterbending's gonna be no problem. But anyways, let's jump into this. How do we start Bloodcraft again? Honestly, I can't. I'm doing blood alchemy specifically to make clay so I can build a roof. That is absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, our final goal is going to be the alchemy table. For that, we need gold, blaze rod, stone, and wooden planks. I think I have enough to build that right now. Wood is no problem. We got the blaze rod. Stone we've got in droves, and we have plenty of gold. Now, does it need a specific tier of this? Master, magician, apprentice, weak. Okay, that doesn't look like it needs anything major. Weak blood orb is a diamond and a blood altar with some blood. Okay. The blood altar, how do we make this again? We need stone, gold, and demonic will. How do you get demonic will? An imprint of a demonic entity attached to a creature. Can be obtained by killing a mob with a sentient weapon, or by throwing a snare at a mob and killing it while it has white particles. Oh yeah, this is a whole thing. It's been so long since I've actually done blood magic. How do I start this again? I think it has a guidebook, doesn't it? Yes, the Sanguine Scientium. What is that? A piece of glass, a feather, and a book? Yeah, I can do that. Doop. I think I left all my glass up. The glass bottle. Did I take the glass with me, or is it upstairs at the building? It's up at the dojo. Away! Let me up, please. Ah, dang it. I need to actually make this like a proper walkway. Wrong chest. This one. Thank you. So by going this, so... Oh yeah, I did add in a mod so that I could switch between recipes. Because, yeah, there was a bit of a recipe conflict between one of the ancient warfare things and the carpenter blocks. Framed blocks that we're using. Totally not carpenter's blocks, it's a completely different mod. Anyways, the Sanguine Scientium. I'm not entirely sure what the eum at the end of Scient would make it mean, but obviously it's the blood science book, basically. Anyways, blood magic. How do we start? The Alchemist. Introduction. Ash. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Start with the beginning. Hello, my name is Vlad Highborn, and I am a blood mage. I have studied the intricate workings of alchemy and the process of equivalent exchange, which governs all aspects of magic. Basically, you cannot create something from nothing, although many have tried when searching for a particular stone. That obviously didn't end well because people are clamoring for a fake variant even today. Of course, simply saying that I am an alchemist isn't enough, because one of the main things I do is study blood magic with a ritual master and the architect, both of whom have achieved those titles by their own merits. Magus and Tiberius have been busy recording their own works over the years, although I don't think Magus has everything written down in a book. I have yet to find any actual proof. My book deals with all things alchemical and blood magic, from the uses of arcane ash to the intricate workings of the alchemy table. You will find everything you need to know about some of the more complex elements in the world. Not everything you need to know is in this book. For a full understanding about blood magic, you will need to read the other entries in this entire tome. But for now, I hope you enjoy my research notes. You shan't find any lies between these covers. Thank you, Vlad. So, that's a lot going on there in The Alchemist. Oh. Oh, I see. The Alchemist, the Architect, the Demon King, and the Ritual Master are all, like, different people learning about blood magic under... I'm going into the lore of this mod, yes. I'm studying under what the Ritual Master was your master, who you're studying under, and the Architect is like your second master, who knows a little bit more, or a different type. But, the Architect will go over blood altars, sacrifice, all that stuff. A whole lot of stuff in there. Demon King. I think what I want for snares is in here. Did I say king or kin? I meant to say kin. And the Ritual Master. I'm not sure if we're getting into rituals, but I probably will. Do we read everything in the book now, or do we just skip the snares? Let's just pop inside real quick so we can sleep, and then we're going to switch to the snares, I think. We can look at everything more in depth at a later point. I literally turned it day right before starting, and it's already nighttime, of course. Demon Will and Snails. Did I just say snails? I am bad at reading. I am bad at speaking in period. Bella Highborn. My name is Bella Highborn, and I am known as the Demonkin. Several months ago, my village was attacked by a wave of demons, killing all other people while destroying every single building. I don't remember much from the attack, other than the screams of pain as each and every person I knew left this world for a happier one. Thankfully, the demons did not hear me as I cowered underneath the fruit baskets in the basement of the Church of Intactilis, trying desperately to keep my screams from joining the chorus of other voices. This is getting very dark very quickly. There was one horrible moment when I accidentally knocked down the incense altar of the church, and a demon came bounding into the sanctuary, unperturbed by what we assumed was a sacred place. It was a huge four-legged monster, with curved tusks hanging past a jutting mouth, saliva dripping into serrated swords taking the place of his claws. It took a look around the room, and I swear it locked eyes with me for a solid second. But then it just simply left as if it neither heard nor saw anything. Everything afterwards was a blur. It was a full day before anyone came to see what happened. A trading caravan saw the smoke in the distance and decided to take the long way around past the demons. Many of the traders didn't even want to look at me, fearing that because I alone managed to survive unscathed, it was a bad omen. But two brothers decided to take pity on me and try to convince the rest of the caravan to consider having me ride along. It took me selling the priestess's wand and locket, but I managed to buy safe passage to a village far enough away from the demon's path of destruction. That got very dark very quickly. I thought so. Same last name as Vlad. I'm assuming like adoptive sibling or husband or spouse or something. I don't know. There are options. Anyways, said we needed to use a snare or a sentient sword in order to get the demon will we need. But let's see what the demon will and snare says. Magus was telling me one day that every living being has a soul. Humans, chicken, sheep, and even creepers have this life force that will give the body the will to live. It seems that Magus has done a lot of experiments in his time, and has even heard of a powerful mage that could take these souls and transfuse them into empty vessels, such as zombies. But that made me wonder, if zombies and skeletons did not have souls, how is it that they had a will to live? What animated them so that they would try to hunt down any living creature and try to kill them? It all came back to will, each and every single time. Anything living had to have a will in order to survive, but it didn't mean that it had to be of their own. When I brought this up to Magus, he pondered a little, and then brought out a blackboard and chalk. From where, who knows? He started to sketch some notes about other forms of magic. In thaumaturgy, he said, while sketching out the form of a straw man, golems are animated beings that are tasked to perform many mundane operations. They live, breathe, and can even die if they fall out of favor with their masters. In the current iteration of thaumaturgy, and yes, there have been several versions of this art over the centuries. That's a mod I haven't looked at in a while either. I probably could have added Thaumcraft to this too. The magician would imbue their will into their inanimate creation and bring them to life. That, Bella, is how golems operate, by an imbuement of will. So if a golem could live by another entity imbuing its will into an empty shell, maybe some other entity is imbuing its will into the bodies of the dead, bringing zombies and skeletons into existence. At this point I shivered, remembering briefly what happened in my old village. Only a demon could do something so cruel. But to test this hypothesis, I needed more proof. Rudimentary snare. That's actually pretty simple looking. Throw at a monster and then kill them to obtain their demonic will. Oh, specifically monsters. With some direction from Magus and Tiberius when he could lend a hand from his own work, I made myself a rudimentary snare out of some iron string and a bit of redstone. Tiberius, who studied thaumaturgy in depth as his cross-discipline magic of choice, said that the snare should be able to disrupt the will of an entity that is controlling an animated object. I was messing around with this when playing around with golems, he said with a smile. We all knew how well that turned out. Redstone seemed to disrupt the connection between my golems and my will for them to move. In theory, if something is controlling the skeletons or zombies or skeletons, you should be able to cut off the will. He said that all I needed to do was throw it, a format error. If it worked, some white dust should stream off of the entity for a period of time. So you have to kill it after this happens in order for anything to really happen. But this snare might only work 25% of the time, so be slightly liberal with them. After crafting 16 of them, I went out with my sword during the night. It was quite tricky, actually. I had to track down several zombies, ducking and dodging their lumbering swipes while chucking a few snares at them. Once the white particles came off of them, I killed them swiftly and picked up what was left of their bodies. Small amounts of a blue, viscous fluid seemed to lay in the gritty dust, beckoning to me. I picked it up, and it seemed like there was some otherworldly presence coming from the fluid. Quickly stowing the samples away, I elected to look at them more deeply when I got back home. It seemed that the size and shape of each demonic will varied, as if the quality of the will depended on the source. Using a completely arbitrary unit of measurements, the will that I got from the snares seemed to range from 0 to 5 will quality. I am not sure what I can use this substance for yet, but it is very intriguing nonetheless. I can't tell if this is the imprint of the will of some sort of demon, or just a random crystal I found in their bodies. More research is needed. Okay, that was a lot. That went on for a little bit. 12 pages. Let's go back to the recipe real quick. 4 string, 4 iron, and a redstone. Where's my string? That can't be all I have for string, can it? Also, I slept through the night. I need it to be nighttime. Is that really all my string? What happened to all my string? What did I use it for? I don't think it's over at the farm. Okay then, so if we see any spiders, we have to kill them. But going like so gets us the... Going like so? Gets us the rudimentary snares. But I'm gonna need more of those, it seems like. I definitely got ahead of myself. The weak blood orb, you need the blood altar for. Blood altar is what I need demonic will for. Okay. So I don't have to go too far into blood magic in order to get to this thing. But how does it work from here? Do I need to put blood into this thing, or do I just put the recipes in? Or do I need life essence in my blood orb in order to make it work? That's an interesting question. I have no idea. Ooh, there are potions and stuff in here. Potion flasks, no effect. 8 uses. Interesting. But I guess I'm waiting for nighttime so I can find spiders and skeletons. So, why don't I head underground and look for redstone? Because I am going to need more redstone, too. Sure, let's head underground real quick and take a dive, and hopefully we'll find some mobs while we're down here. Ow! I was about to come in and say, like, hey, I see a skeleton, and then got shot in the side. Rude. Snare? No white particles. Snare? Snare? Yes? Did I get a demonic will? Aha, I did. Will quality 2.04. Okay. Nothing out of you. Okay. So we got one demonic will, which I think is good enough to start and at least make the blood altar. What else do I need? I need the dagger of sacrifice and the sacra... Do I want the dagger of sacrifice or the sacrificial dagger? If I remember correctly, I used this dagger on other things, and I used this dagger to put blood in myself. And by that, I do mean bloodletting. This is a very dark mod, not gonna lie. But, do we see any spiders down here, or is it just like a couple spiders and, a couple creepers and zombies? Because, I specifically need more string. I've seen... I don't remember where they were now. We had seen a mine shaft before, and it had cobwebs, but I didn't think to gather any because why would I? I for some reason thought I had a whole bunch of string. But seems like we're gonna be a little bit low on that, and we're gonna need more of it. See that spider on the map? Ooh, hold on, that's redstone. You're useful too. Is this the right pickaxe? It is. Thank you. Don't go in the lava, please. Oh, I'm bonking my head. I see the spider on the map, but I have no idea where it actually is. I can't double jump out of the water and up there. There we go. Where are you, my 8-legged friend? Oh, no. It's a good thing we were in water. I see you. You should be right up ahead. I hear you. There you are. I need fortune on this thing. Thank you for the tiny bit of string. 2 pieces. That's almost enough to make another full set. As it stands, we have enough for 1 more set. Oh. Go away. Oh, thank you for the scroll. Oh, that's a mimic. You don't take knockback. Die. Oh, thanks for the string. Oh, there's a mine shaft. This, actually worked out for multiple reasons. I'm assuming that's a mine shaft. Yeah, here it is. Let's see if I can't find some string while I'm in here real quick. If even half of the vines in this mine shaft were cobwebs instead, we would be set for life. But as it stands, I did manage to pick up an extra 30. Plus, there were a couple of, like, furnaces and, like, little side segments. So I got, like, a free stack of coal, which is pretty nice. But, I think this is going to be good for now. Also, I actually remembered where the other mine shaft we found was after finding this one. So, yay. Oh, hold on. Where am I on the map? Yeah, this is, I think this, actually, no, it's not the same mine shaft. Like, we're way too far away. Where did this torch come from, then? I don't think this one was me. Sure. Oh, wait, no, I have been here before. This is the same mine shaft that we were, like, digging through, trying to get into that dungeon. So, I have enough to make more things now, like a decent amount. So we can head back home for now, and then we'll go monster hunting for souls later on. So head back home. So, this point, oops. We have the demonic will. What are you used for? The forge to make sentient stuff, which actually seems pretty cool. And then it's used, that's the information page, and it's just used for this. Okay. So, do I have stone on me, or did I leave it all up at the... You can move now. You're getting annoying, just accidentally placing you everywhere. So, I need to get up here, because I left all of the stone up here, I think. Yep. I need 7... Not that one. You. I need 4 pieces of stone for you, and 3 pieces for you. So yes, in total, 7 pieces of stone. I think it said I could use chiseled stuff. So, and I also need a furnace for you, and nothing else for you. Okay. So going in here, dot, 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 and dot. Nope, it's not a blaze rod for this. The blaze rod is for the alchemy table. But here we go. What's with the witch convention? Interesting. But, where are we setting up a blood alchemy room? I mean... This seems as good a place as any. I just need to clear out some space real quick. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good spot. Make a basement and place our blood alchemy stuff down here. Makes sense. I went to gather some wood because I'm... Don't you fling me off into that. So I went to gather some wood because I have a plan. Sneak peek here. I have some of the framed doors right there. And I'm just over here by the pub gathering wood, and this lot shows up. Like, hi friends. Good seeing ya. I'm just here for some wood. If you just let me be a bit of a lumberjack, and I'll be on my way, please. I got stuck up in the tree. It didn't actually break properly. Can I get up there? It would be a lot easier if I wasn't getting shot. Wow, they have like punch 2 bows or something like that. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh no. That was a misclick. I meant to fire shot, not, you know, fire dash into them. Let me go wait. Wrong thing. That time I went to fire dash and accidentally fire shot. Can you leave me alone, please? Don't you have better things to be doing than chase me down? You won't catch me. We good? I think we're good. Let's head home. Nope. Let's head home. Here it is. So basically I needed a whole bunch of wood so that I can do like so. Make it into sticks. Make all of it into sticks. Actually I need more because I need sticks for ladders too. So how many ladders do I need? Let's go with that for now. I don't know if it's not enough. Doop, doop, doop. I'm like 2 ladders short because this block is going to be taken up by. Do. Go like so. Thank you. Give me. How does one make trapdoors again? Here we go. Oh, I need 4 of these. Okay. Do I still have my limestone on me? This was limestone blocks, right? So. Don't click on it with the block in hand. That does like so. And I guess these 2 can just be like regular blocks. So we got a trapdoor leading down. And then basically I just have like this room in here. It's an 8x8 square room. This is the pathway leading to that. Like what's going to eventually be a secret tunnel. So I need more of these. Thank you. I need 1 more set of those actually. Thank you. So that gets me all these framed doors. Like so. Like so. Like so. And what do I want to put in them? I guess andesite will do. I don't like how it... Wow. These doors are annoying. Not gonna lie. And it stole all of... Wow. Wow, game. Seriously? Okay, maybe this mod isn't good. This mod is not a good replacement for carpenter blocks, apparently. It's actually kind of trash. Like, there were some really nice things about carpenter's block that for some reason just didn't make it here. And that is awful. Like, that's actually really bad. I'll, yes, that's totally what I want. I want just the top part of my hidden door hidden. I want the other part to be see-through. Totally. Aw, man. Fine, I'll come up with a better solution than that at some point. Aw, that's actually really sad. Like, that's one of the main purposes why I wanted a block, like, a mod like Carpenter's blocks. Specifically for this exact reason, and it doesn't work. Oh well. This is an even width room. This is a single block thing that turns into an odd block structure at higher levels. This entire room is forever going to be off-center. Yay. Oh, yay. Oh, I should have planned that out better. But anyways, in this, I need to make the blood orb so that I can use that in order to make the alchemy table. And in order to make the blood orb, I put a diamond in here and then I start adding blood. So that's just going to sit in there. And I need the sacrificial dagger. 5 pieces of glass, iron, and gold. Gold's easy. Iron's easy. Did I bring the glass with me or did I leave it over there? Looking like I left it over at the build site. So let's go gather that real quick. Do I just replace those doors with dual trapdoors? Like, that honestly might just be better. Or I make it a secret hallway from the secret hall. A secret ladder from the secret ladder room. Basically, it might be another goal. Oh, that's really sad. I really wanted well-hidden doors there. At least the trapdoors work. And Block Craftery doesn't have anything, like tools, like hammers or anything. Nope. Maybe the reinforced doors work better? I'll have to try building those at some point. Anyways, I need the crafting table from this room. Might as well just leave a crafting station in here. Probably gonna need to do more in here. Could also set up some like chests and stuff. But so gets us the sacrificial dagger. Then I need blood, so just use some of our own life essence real quick. Kind of wish I could see how much blood is in you. Can I adjust this? Sneak toggle blocks. Narrate blocks. Is there anything in here? Nope, that's what it looks like. Nothing important there. Blood magic. Ritual stones, blood altar. Option, blood magic, blood tank. Interesting. I can see what's sitting in that, but I can't see how much blood is in it, which is kind of the more important information. So blood magic might actually have a tool in order to see that. I don't know. Does the blood orb let you see that? I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually used this mod. I don't remember how most of it works. But I think I just need to keep healing and that was 101 deaths. Honestly, though. And they lost the blocks that were in them after I died. Honestly, taking a purposeful death to this thing doesn't seem like an awful idea. I can just keep rushing down and putting more blood in it. Let me down, please. I really should turn those ones into things just so I don't get stuck on it so badly. How much life essence more do you need? I might just be sitting here for a moment. Is there anything? Let's skip over to the architect. Forward. Hello, everyone. My name is Tiberius. You can probably tell by this entry that the book is not exactly complete. And you would be right. Because of the 1710 to 189 and 194 and above updates, a lot of stuff has changed in the mod. As such, the books have had to be rewritten. Because the ultimate plan for these documents is to have each book in the form of a research journal / actual book, these documents will take a while to flesh out. As such, I am going to be updating this book periodically in order to fill in the necessary gaps. It will start as flavorless garbage to start with. Yeah, not the most appetizing of illustrations to go with for documents, but whatever. But slowly will be morphed into a story about a bunch of blood magi on a journey through discovery. But enough about that, I need to get into character, cough cough. My name is... Whoops. That's 3 more deaths to add to the list, I think. My name is Tiberius, and I am a blood mage, also otherwise known as the Architect. This book contains all of my research regarding the ethereal phenomenon called the Soul Network, as well as the physical properties of some of the most central devices that any blood mage in training should be accustomed to. How much more blood do you need? From the art of laying out the structure of a powerful blood altar, to the intricacies of sacrificing life force to increase a mage's power, and further to the powers gained through arcane glyphs and sigils. I have discovered, revised, and created new ways into training oneself to new heights. So enter Mage for a new realm awaits you. Yeah, Magus says that can get a little grandiose, but what can you do? There we go. Any more food? Thank you. Nom nom nom. I have some random junk to just toss wherever it can fit. So here is the Blood Orb. Let's read on the Blood Altar too. How to make it, we already made it. The Blood Altar is one of the most central devices in the mod. There are two main uses for it: crafting certain items or filling up one's Blood Orb. Both of these actions require the player to fill up the basin with life essence, which can be extracted from two sources: monsters and peaceful creatures, and the player's own health. Sacrificial Dagger. To add your own life essence into the basin, you need to craft yourself a Sacrificial Dagger and right-click it while next to the altar. This will take a Heart of Health and add a total of 200 LP to the unupgraded altar. LP is life points, which is a measure of how much life force is used in a task. No, it is not like Yu-Gi-Oh! You're missing a dash there, but still, funny joke. Has a capacity of 10,000. If you then right-click on the altar, you can place an item into the basin, and if it's valid, we'll start crafting. Consumes LP. Sort of skipping through this a bunch. Finally, if the altar is filling up a blood orb, the altar will emit purple particles to indicate it is siphoning LP from the basin. There's actually a total of 3 tanks and a format error. Blood altar, main tank, which is default capacity. Yep. Input tank acts as the LP that is pumped in the altar, acting as a buffer to limit the speed of transferring. Okay. So some information that's probably not going to be too helpful to us. Dagger of Sacrifice we already know about. Oh, I know, the Dagger of Sacrifice. After a while of strengthening yourself through the use of self-sacrifice, you may be keen to attempt to try sacrificing the blood of mobs. The Dagger of Sacrifice, when used on a non-boss, non-player entity next to a blood altar, will kill the entity in one hit and pump all of the blood into the altar, converting it into life essence depending on the quality of the mob. Normally, hostile mobs will tend to give more LP than peaceful mobs. Okay. So that's some nice information. And then there's a whole lot of stuff we're not going to be going into. Hold on. Tier 3 Under the Sea, really? I'm not going to go into all this right now. I am looking specifically for... Where is it? I want information on the... Where is it? Is there not a section for the alchemy table? The alchemist. I would expect it to be in here, but no. The alchemist says nothing about the alchemy table. That's weird. Anyways, I think I need to fill up the dagger real quick. Or, no. But we have a blood orb. Oops. Give me that back. Ow. Oh, we can put current owner as us. It is now claimed to us, and it will slowly seep the life essence out of this. Okay. But I cannot see how much is stored in it. Interesting. I thought there would have been a way to. Ow, that did a lot of damage. Anyways, now we have this. We get this. 2 pieces of wood, that, and 3 pieces of stone. We have all that. And as such, we can make the alchemy table. It doesn't consume it. It didn't think it would, but you can never be too safe. Why do you place like that? Alchemy table. There we go. So, I wasn't expecting you to work like that. How do we make clay? In the alchemy table. Tier 2. Huh. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I need water and sand in this machine. What if I just leave that to absorb blood for a little bit? Take another quick look at the alchemy table. At the alchemy book. Burning furnace array, movement array, buff away. Alchemy's arrays. Arcane acid is necessary in order to create alchemy arrays, powerful circles that are able to provide various effects. Using that forge and demon will. We don't really care about arrays. Why does the alchemist not tell me how to do alchemy? Incense, block reader. I thought that might divination sigil. The divination sigil is one of the most useful tools in the mod, able to tell you many values that will make your life easier. The sigil is crafted using a piece of redstone and a blank slate, using an alchemy array. When you right-click a blood altar with the sigil, you can see the current tier, amount of LP, as well as the max spam. If you right-click in the air with the sigil will tell you the current amount of LP that is in your soul network. Although this is rather mundane to start with, this function alone will make it very likely that you will want to keep the sigil on you at all times. So the divination sigil, that sounds like it might be cool. Do you have anything to say about the thing we are trying to use specifically? Are you really saying that the one thing that we wanted from this mod doesn't have an actual thing in here to tell us how to use it? Game, is that what you're saying right now? Still doesn't tell me how much is in it. Let's just try getting some water and getting some sand real quick. I have sand on me. You can just go in there. Do that. And then I have buckets. I just need to go gather some water real quick. I hate creepers. I really do just sort of hate creepers. What are you? You were panel cobblestone? I still have the chisel on me. Panel is... Where's panel? This one. Here we go. There's that fixed. Okay. The damage is minimal. There we go. I just need to put in some sand and sandstone. And it'll be fixed. But I really do sort of just hate creepers. Doop, doop, doop. I have sandstone on me. I picked it up while I was digging out the basement. There we go. I actually came up here to see if I had any terracotta, because I remembered the existence of the sink. Which, yeah, it's infinite water. Just a single block with infinite water. But I don't think I have any normal colored terracotta, and I think it requires... Yeah. Hold on. No, I can't turn colored into regular terracotta through that. Why is orange terracotta not just regular terracotta? It's basically the same color anyways. But fine, I don't have the clay to make it, because we're trying to make clay. Fine, I did get a water bucket. So I should have gotten two. I should get two and just set up like an infinite water source down there until I can get a proper sink in there. Thank you. And hopefully this works. Hello, friend. I keep forgetting you're here. I should really get you into your own place at some point. Put it in the corner. There. There. And then it could just like half slab over that. Water bucket. Going in here. How does this table work? This is the table we need, and there's absolutely no information on it. Why is this the one thing? Alchemy array. Introduction. Arcane ash. It's necessary to craft Alchemy arrays, powerful circles that are able to provide various effects. I have no idea what I'm doing. How does the alchemy table work? Uses. It says I put the thing in and I get the thing out. That is all it says. That is not helpful right now. Where is clay in this list? Did I skip past it? Where is clay? Here it is. 1 bucket, 1 sand. This one says it has to be magicians. Oh wait, no, it just changed over. Huh. Can you not use the weak blood orb for this? Do you need a tier 2? Like, if I look at a different tier... Like, if I click on this one, will it say it can be used in that? No, it doesn't. Huh. Did I see a weak blood orb pop up? I did. Okay. So how do work? Doesn't look like it actually has blood in it. Nope. Didn't mean to put you in there. Are you actually getting blood in you? I can't tell. Nope, not at div. Divination sigil. This is the thing we want. Redstone, blank slate on an alchemy array. Gets us divination sigil so we can actually look at stuff. If only I could see how much blood is stored in this thing. Could have sworn I used to be able to see that information. But what is missing? How does this table work? Oh, I need to do research, don't I? And apparently this book isn't going to be very helpful on this specific thing. I'm going to have to see if I can't find some like other guides on how to do this, because yeah. Really? Why is this the one thing in the mod without a thing in the book? Why? The one thing we need specifically from this mod. Oh, well. Anyways, I guess that's a good place to end off. Wow, I do not have good luck, do I? Like, my luck when it comes to things isn't great. So let's just keep feeding blood to the altar, and just keep storing blood up into this thing. Hopefully, eventually we'll have a use for it, and we'll actually figure out what we're doing. But, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.